Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss about the user management in Moodle. So I hope the previous video which we discussed about the dashboard has given the complete overview about the Moodle and its different options available in the Moodle for the purpose of teaching and learning. So let's start the user management in Moodle. So I log in with my user credential in Moodle interface and I get this page and I go to site administration first, and when I go to site administration I will get all the options which are available there in order to manage the Moodle properly. So user is one of them. You can notice here that all the tabs appear on the top, and each tab has different option in it. So like first one is the site administration. This we will discuss later, and the second one is the user, which we are going to discuss now. Similarly, there is a courses, grades, plugins, appearance, server, reports, development. So we'll discuss all the important one first, and after that we'll discuss the remaining. So let me start with the user first. So you can see that the user also has different three options, and each option has sub option in it. First one is the account, then permission, and then privacy and policies. So the in account, the first option will give you the clear number of users available in it. So you can see that total number of users as of now are 2, and the best part of, since we are having only 2 user in it right now, but I will tell you the advantage here, that each column, or say each on the top, each option, if you click on this, so the best part is that it will automatically keep the all the user in ascending order. Suppose I want to see last access. If I click on last access, so automatically it will do the sorting alphabetically, and it will arrange the number of users. And means we will see in detail later when we discuss and add some more user, so it will be more clear. So this is the advantage, and we will also discuss about the filter when we have more number of users here. So I mean to say that the number means the users browse the list of users can be used for filtering, and also the knowing the number of users alphabetically, or when was the last access time. So this is very good important option which can be used to find the user. Bulk user action, this is the second option, that we can apply the action in bulk user. Like suppose we have to remove from selection, so we can choose using the control key, and in one go we can click and delete. So this is the advantage, and similarly we can use the filter option also to find and take action. And there are some other options also. We can download, we can send a message. Suppose we want to delete or we want to send a message, so we can choose using the this one filter option, and we can select the users, and then what action with selected users, what action we are going to take. So suppose I have to send a message, so I'll simply just select these two and I'll just click on go. So what it will do, it will allow me to send the message to these two, and it will send a means information will go. So likewise we will keep doing this. Yes, and now I check this. So now you can see that the editor is open, and please remember that this editor name is auto, ATTO. This is not TinyMCE, which is little bit different from the Tiny. Most of us, we have been using in different content management or the library web application or even the library management system, that editor. So everywhere we have seen that TinyMCE, advanced MCE or some other editor, but here it is Moodle uses the auto, ATTO, which has something different. So we can send the message hello everyone, like that. This is test message. Whatever the message we can write here, and then we can send. So but for using this you must have internet enabled, so that the information will go to the respective users. This is asking for the confirmation, and when you confirm, then the information will go to selected users. So likewise we can do the bulk action. Yes, we can do the bulk action with the selected users, and we can take whatever the action we want. Now let's go to the some other option here in site administration user. The third option is the add a new user. Add a new user will allow you to add any new user. Yes, you can see here. So if you remember, when we were installing the Moodle, we also came across such a user interface where we created one user. The screen is very similar to that, and we have to create one user. So for example, I create Tripathi D, or only Tripathi, and here there is an option called choose an authentication method, how you are going to authenticate it. So enabled one is the email based self registration, manual account, and no login. So if you enable the email based self registration, so any user will register and will get email, and based on that confirmation the authentication will be done, and then he or she will become the member of the Moodle or your Moodle course. And manual account means we are going to add the account manually, and if you select no login, so login is not required. And these are all disabled options, we are not going to discuss this. So I choose the manual account here. Okay, and then a new password. So if I click on this, it will open the text box where I am supposed to enter the password. And if you want to see, suppose you don't want to commit mistake, so you can Tripathi star 2323 and hash. Suppose I have given, or make it simple, Tripathi star 123 and at the rate. So this is the password I have given here. Then and first name, for example, RK Tripathi. I give here email ID, suppose librarianguide@gmail.com. Allow everyone to see my email address. You can restrict that who can see and who cannot see your email. City, and you can choose your country, your time zone, and the description of this user. I am RK Tripathi, working as library professional. Wherever user detail can be given, here the user picture can be attached. So I take one picture here. For example, I take this and upload this file. So this file is added to this user, and you can describe the picture. RKT. Additional name, this is the phonetic name you can provide here. Especially it is useful when the same number of users of same name are more, so that time it is very difficult to identify. So you can give for example any alternate name here, so that will appear. And then interest, for example library science, digital library. These are all my interest, users interest, and this is the optional. You can give here the web page, Skype ID, Yahoo ID. It is all up to you, and then click on create user. So when you click on create user, it will create one user which can be added to any course. So you can see here that user is created, RK Tripathi, with all the detail. So now if I click on, as I told earlier, that if I click on this, automatically it will sort the name and it will arrange the name in order. So we'll see when we get more number of users, so it will be more easy to understand. And from here you can suspend this user, the I, this you can see I icon. So when I click on this, it will allow me to suspend the user, or even if I have to add any users, I can click on the gear icon and this will allow me to change. Now let us move to the important one. The important one is in this user management. User management allow you to filter the list of users available in your database with the filter option. So for example, you want some default user filter you want to keep. So by default it is user full name. So if you want to change some more you want, so you can select like this with control button and click on save changes. So whenever there is a filter option being used at the time of filtering, so these two will be considered for filtering. And move to the next option available in the user default preferences. So let's go and see user default preferences. This type of error you may be getting at the time of using Moodle, especially in the local server, not in the online server. So just refresh the page and move ahead. User default preferences are given by default, which can be modified as per your requirement. Email display, allow everyone to see my email address. It is up to you that whether you want your email address to be seen by others or not. So by default it is allow. If you want, hide email ID from the non-privileged users. So in that case, those users which are not privileged users will not be able to see. So what will be the HTML format, whether you want in plain text format or HTML format. Then digest type, there are three: complete list you want, subject you want, or no digest, single email per forum post. So it is up to you how you want to get the information. Forum auto subscribe, yes, when I post, subscribe me to that forum discussion. So by default it is there. If you want to choose no, so it will not subscribe automatically. And forum tracking, no, I don't keep track of post I have seen, I don't want to see. So by default you can change it and click on save. So whatever the changes you make here, it will be considered as a default preference for the user. Now the move to the next one, that is the user profile fields. So when we click on this user profile fields, so this we will discuss later. This is for creating another profile category and option to use in the user profile. So we'll see how we can use this in order to get the or collect the information while creating the user. Now I'm moving to the next option, that is very important one in nature and very useful, that is the cohort. Here we need to understand the meaning of cohort. Cohort is when we discuss about the group. So group deals with a particular list of users or subscriber or list of participants. So that is called group. But when it becomes means when we combine two groups together. For example, one group is of communication or language, one group is of something else. So when we combine two group, that becomes groupings. But when the cohort is the list of those users which are available for every courses and every category, so that is the cohort. It means it has the wide range where the um, um, users are made part of the cohort. So it is just like a group, but the coverage area is more, and the member or user who are the part of this cohort, so that the users uh, will be available in every course and category. So for that you can create the cohort from here. Like I give the cohort 1, cohort 1, and this will be context to miscellaneous or system, so I keep it as a system. ID I'm not going to give because this is not compulsory field also, and it's generally used in the advanced. We will discuss when we discuss the advanced Moodle. And the description you can give here, the cohort 1 users will be for all courses and categories, and then you just make changes and click on save. So you can see that the cohort is created manually, and you can hide it by all these icons given in the edit option. Either you can hide it, delete it, or even you can edit it. So that we will discuss when we discuss the courses, how to create course and how to use those. And now I'm coming to the important one, that is the upload users. In case you have a more number of users and you want to import all of them in one go, so that possibility is also there instead of creating one by one. So for that there is an option, already there is an example file, so you can download this and open this Excel file that is in the comma separated value, and add all the students or the users in this list and make it ready. Username, first name, last name, email, 4 columns are there. So you can make it ready, and then you can upload. So I'm not going to make any changes because this also can be tested, so I just do not save it. I'll just choose the file and I'll see that where is that file. So I'll go to download, and this is the example, and upload this file. What the required field, or suppose yes, it is uploaded now. And then CSV delimiter, by default it is comma because the comma separated value, that file we are using encoding UTF-8. Preview rows 10, and then it will upload. If I click on upload users, so it will get uploaded, and now you can see that all the users in that particular Excel file have been uploaded. And upload type, add new, only skip existing user. So this you have to ensure. You can create password if needed and send via email. This one is standardize username, select for bulk users action, default values, allow everyone to see my mail address when I post, subscribe me to that discussion. So all these you can enter, and after that upload users. So finally the 3 users which were in the list have been uploaded, and then I'll click on continue. So the 3 users have been uploaded. Now let's go and see the bulk users, and browse list of users. So if it is imported, now you can see that all the users which we imported are available here. So this is the process of adding the users in bulk through Excel file. Sample is already given, so you need not worry. And similarly, we can attach the picture to all the uploaded users, that we'll see later. So this is about the accounts of different users, or how we manage the users, adding, editing, deleting and filtering. So all we have discussed in this, I hope I have been able to make you understand about how to create user and how to upload bulk user. We will discuss some other features of user like permission and privacy and policies in next video. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.